phone number of the website is WN.
CX, sorry.
That's right. You got to get me every day this morning. Because guess who was late to work on his second day? Good morning.
That'd be me. That would be
Walk me through the panic. Walk me through the panic. I want to taste the fear and the panic of being late your second day.
I was panicked. I was like, man. Like, you know what I mean? Because, you know, Maxwell called me out on Twitter. I think it was a couple of days ago. You called me out, and I was like, oh, okay, we'll see. Sure enough, second day, I was like freaking out. I was like, man, you know, he's going to revert back to old Maxwell. He's going to melt my face off.
No, not. So far, how is Maxwell 2.0?
So far, he's been really good.
So far, so good.
Reinforces the positive behavior with compliments.
Very much so.
Is very sure to say please and thank you. Right?
We have been pleasantly surprised.
No issues so far.
Right? I haven't melted anyone's face off.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yet. It's not going to happen. I know you guys are waiting for me to show back up like, oh, there's the Maxwell I know and love, the one I hate. But Maxwell 2.0 doesn't do about that. Well, he doesn't do that. And Maxwell 2.0 is a weirdo because he talks about himself in the third person.
Which you hate when people do that. And I noticed you've been doing it, and I've been letting you have it.
Maxwell 2.0. So it's an election day.
It is.
And I'm so And I'm so excited because this time when I don't vote, I have an excuse. I have a new job, and I have no idea who to vote for. I don't know now, in this election, who to trust on anything.
Me either. I don't even know what the issues are.
Neither do I.
Yeah. The parties don't mean what the parties used to mean. I used to be like blue, 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 red, red. Okay, the abortion thing, I'm kind of like blue there. And then, you know, and now I don't know. I have no idea who to vote for. I don't trust any of them.
No.
It's probably a good
That's not true. There's one guy who I trust. The Marine, Josh Mandel. Now that's a good ad. Josh Mandel's been to Iraq 3 times and he came back with both of his testicles. I'm going to vote for the guy that went to Iraq and came back with both testicles and his arms intact.
If I was going to vote, I probably would vote for him because of that ad, too.
Yeah.
You're right.
He's the only one because we're being bombarded with these ads. He's the only one whose ad has really worked on me. He's the only name I really know, and I'm like, Mandel.
How do you vote against a Marine? You know what I mean? Like, you can't do it.
Yeah. He's the only one. It is so confusing. I don't even know right now where to vote.
Oh, I've got no clue.
I just moved to Lakewood, so I have an excuse.
What kills me, this is what I find very interesting about me. I'm a real big Real Time with Bill Maher fan. I like The Daily Show, The Colbert Report. Countdown with Keith Olbermann. I watch all these shows about all this stuff, and I could care less about it.
You don't even understand it, do you?
I know. I watch this stuff just in case somebody asks me, hey, did you see that? Why, yes. Yes, I did.
And
Can you explain it to me?
Absolutely. I remember we were on the old station, and it was the presidential election, and it was such an important time because I got to tell you, Obama made me cry. He's making some people cry now, but he made me cry because I was like, what a wonderful event. We have an African American in the White House. This is really important. This is good for the country. Even if he screws everything up, it still helps us with regards to our foreign policy because there's a man of color that represents the United States.
I agree. Finally, one of those in the West Wing without a can of pledge.
Yeah.
I mean, it's it's good. I mean, it's good for the country.
It's good for us. And I remember we talked election, and we talked about who everyone was going to vote for. And then I remember we finally got Dan to cop to the fact that he never stepped up and voted. Yeah, he didn't vote.
I just wanted to cash in on the the good feeling of having an African American in office. I did. I wanted to be one of the good white people. Yeah. And had I woken up and voted that day, that's who I would have voted for.
So I have no idea who to vote for. I have no clue.
Thank you, Obama, for the unemployment, but I didn't vote for you.
Right. Yeah, really. You took his unemployment for almost a full year. You took his extension.
I did.
And you'd figure a black guy wouldn't have to extend anything. Good morning, but you did. And thank God, because he kept us alive long enough to stay here. Thank God.
And talk about how we have no idea who's running for office.
Yeah. I have no idea. The mudslinging is ridiculous. And you know what happens now? What happens now the day prior is that they all go, I'm not going to sling any mud. They all pull the switcheroo the day prior going, right. Enough of the negative campaigning. How about some change? I'm here for some change.
Yeah, that's the big word now.
That's what they do. They switch it up on you. So I have no clue. I have no clue. And here's the other thing, and I hate to say this because I love this country, but not enough to vote. I love this country, but I got to be honest. I feel in my gut that it doesn't matter. I feel that they're all... It just doesn't matter. I have a hard time going, you are going to change my life. I don't trust any of them, except for that Marine.
Yeah.
For some reason, I trust that guy.
I don't think you really can trust any of them either. You just pick the person that will, get the most done.
Yeah.
I never really felt like who I would vote for would, impact my life until, again, this last year when we were out of work. And I was like, oh, okay, I've now seen that certain party affiliation can affect what you do.
Yeah. Obama saved my ass. He saved my ass because he extended unemployment. He saved my ass. He saved my ass because he made sure that my daughter got health insurance. If it wasn't for Obama, MMS and Clear Channel would have done what they did to me, and I would have had to come out of pocket like $1,600 a month. And I would have been sunk, and we probably wouldn't be here today. So, thank you, brother. For real. For real.
Yeah, that situation would have been a lot different with McCain-Palin.
Yeah. He really saved my ass. So, thanks. I'm going to pay you back by not voting. That's how I'm paying you back. I don't have time, too. That's terrible to say, but
that is awful to say.
I don't have time.
I think they're open all day.
Right.
Aren't they open till like 5?
Later than that, I think.
I don't have time. I have to go home, and I have to go to bed at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. There's no time for me to go vote.
See, I would like to make fun of you, but I don't even know where to register. No clue. Library, I think, right now.
216-578-1985. All right, 216-578-1985. That's the phone number. Yeah, Maxwell Show. Hi, who's this?
This is Nick.
What's up, dude?
Hey, you've heard of Rapples, right?
Yes. Oh, that's old school Maxwell Show. The Rapple. Where you're wrapping around an apple there?
I remember now.
It's kind of like Rapple comedy, or is it a snack?
Sandwich?
Sandwich, or is it a wrap?
Which
one is it? Maxwell Show, hi, who's this?
It's Dave.
What's up, dude?
Hey, I just wondered, man. Congratulations on being back, man. I love you guys.
Hey, thanks, dude.
Hey, I just wondered, man, when you bury that Grover character down the street in the ratings, man, you're going to steal a book or a page out of the Stern book and have a nice funeral for him and all that kind of good stuff?
People are already asking that question because we will win. But that's really not what we do. We don't do the whole hokey, hey, I'm having a funeral and I've got a King's crowd on because I'm the king of Morning Radio. Good morning. I'm just going to tell you about it for the next 15 years. Over and over and over again. That's what we'll do.
That is what he does.
Our entire lives, we've been told to avoid this, and it turns out if we imbibe, we'll actually live longer. We'll tell you about that coming up from the Maxwell Show.
Drive-by comedy.